Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Dragon Ball Z channel where we talk about all anime, son.
Anime boys rising up, even on.
Sorry, I'm lost. I must have.
Wait, you tricked
I
us.
took a wrong turn.
Yo, that logo was
bad.
fire.
Yeah.
The new logo. You got the wink
the
wink
wink.
for the ladies.
I think I just need to turn up the volume a bit, I think. But yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it's good. My buddy hook it up for free. I'm like, all right, get it.
Send them my way. I need 4 done by August.
Anything free is good.
But for real though, if anybody needs to design a logo or do an animation, you can hit up my friend, and
Hit him
you know
up.
he
I will
doesn't
pay
charge
him.
that much. Yeah. To
Oh,
whatever
but I'll
you
have to
need.
pay though. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah, of course you got to pay,
You
man.
gotta reach a certain status before
Sorry,
you get stuff
okay.
free, homie.
Exile.
Exile yourself. All right, so thank you for joining us, John, Everyday Collector. How's it
What's going on,
bud?
guys? Glad to be here. Excited for this one.
I needed you here because you are the master of DC Comics, and
Oh.
then we have Steve, Casual Nerd Problem, joining us at the last minute. He hit me up. I'm like, all right, get on, bud.
Let's go. Yeah, I wanted to check this one out.
We got Sam, the Crippler from Constructive Outrage. How's it going, bud? Long time no see, man.
I know.
Yeah,
You've
we haven't
been
really...
very busy. You've been very
Yeah, and
busy.
I don't have anything else coming in. I got 2 customs coming in today, so I'm gonna do a live unboxing sometime next week, and then next week I have to go do a toy shop tour, the new shop for Toys King, XM Studios Thailand. So I'm gonna be doing that and try to get that clip out as soon as possible. Excited for it. Other than that, nothing much. Yeah, and we might have Adam from Collector's Table joining us too. So I'm not sure when he's coming on, but we'll go through the comments and then we'll get right into it, man. Sup, Edwin, always the first, man. How's it going, bud? And we got Venom Tech. What's up, bro? Lane, what up? As always, we
What
got
up, Lane?
Dennis from Puerto Rico.
Dennis.
What's going on, Dennis?
Got Icon Collective. What's up? That's new. The final countdown. Yes, so let's see. Knight, what's up, bud? You got Jesse Hernandez. What's up? Mutant X. Hey there. Everybody. Nelson, how's it going? What? Hope you all had your nap before the show.
I know it's the midnight. This is like an after dark show.
Jose, what's up? Critical, what up, bro?
Critical Mass. What up, homie?
And we got Atticus. What's up? And Walk Cute. What's up?
One
All
of
right.
2.
So, what do you guys think of the LBS Batman that came out so far? You guys like it?
I'll let the DC people speak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just speaking the truth, man.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
liking
hold
what.
back.
Personally, I'm liking what I see so far. Love the base. The base is fantastic. And I think it matches what Jay's vision has been, kind of what he's been doing with the Marvel line, that museum storytelling base concept. It's he's continuing it onto DC, and I think it's a really good idea for those collectors that are interested in that, museum look. That Trinity alone, I think they look fantastic the way they've been displayed.
Yeah.
So I definitely think from what we're seeing so far, he's on the right track.
See, I think if you're like an art statue collector and big old galleries and beautiful lighting and stuff, and you want it all picturesque, I think it works for that. But for me, the pieces, both the Batman and the Superman, doesn't really capture a lot of the essence of the character when it comes to their powers. Like, it's just
You want more dynamic, right? Basically.
It's not dynamic, just movement. Because 1/3 is very hard. And yeah, for preference, I if you guys don't know, I like dynamic or pieces with movement in them. And I feel like they just lack both. They're just, they're looking up to the sky, taking a picture. And when you put them, line them all up, They're taking a
Right.
group picture.
Yeah.
And I like
yeah.
more of a opening up a comic and seeing a splash page. You know what I mean? When you line up
Yeah.
your pieces. So that's it for me. That doesn't mean that the sculpt, I mean, I'm pretty sure the sculpt and the paint and all of that stuff is going to be fantastic because Jay does great work. Just for me, I need a little more action, a little more of the character in the pieces. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
All right. Just want to say hi to Jeff from Secret Sanctuary. What's
What
up?
up, Jeff?
What's going on, Jeff?
And hello, Adam. Thanks for joining us.
guys?
Adam.
All right. And Steve, what do you think? What's
Yeah,
your
man.
thought?
I definitely like the Batman. Like the Batman definitely sticks out of the three. Well, I don't know. Wonder Woman's pretty badass too, though, right?
That's my favorite, actually.
Yeah, Wonder Woman is probably my favorite out of it.
But Batman, when I saw him like next to Superman, Batman stands up. The only thing I know, Buck mentioned this. He looks kind of over texturized. You know, the suit, the cape. There's like a lot of texture going on. So I'm sure it's going to look different when it gets painted. But
Right.
I'm liking what I see so far.
That sandpaper effect kind of thing.
Yeah. Yep.
I was going to ask Adam, but he's gone. Okay. Carl, what's up, bro? He's
What
always
up,
here.
Carl?
What's going on, buddy?
All right. I think John is doomed because of these LBS 1/3 scale.
Oh, Lane.
I don't know, man. Are you
Like-
doomed, dude?
Are
We're
you,
gonna-
John?
We're gonna
Are
take
you?
it one piece at a time. All right? We're not gonna go.
Yeah, right.
That's
But
it.
I think the plan for this year is going to be Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, and the Joker that we can be showing here. So these 4 characters like by the end of this year. That's gonna open for pre-orders. So as far as the price point, he still hasn't really made up his mind yet, but I'm pretty sure he's going to try to keep it as low as possible. It's going to be lower than what he does with the Marvel line with XM. You know, so that's good news.
That's
Especially like for like a premier version, like let's say for the Batman, you're looking maybe at like 15 to maybe 1700. You know,
Yeah.
something like that.
That's awesome that he's mindful
very
of
good.
like the 1/3 pricing.
And it's going to be pretty low edition size. I mean, you already know that. He talked on the live shows plenty about it. When you have the unmasked portrait, they should have the cow in his hand instead of grappling gun. Otherwise, good. Actually, I'm not sure how the production will be, but actually, the prototype does have that switch out in the render,
cool.
at least.
Yeah, because the grapple and hook is just sort of aimed down. It's not.
Right.
No point
You
of
need a
focus.
cow for that, I think.
Yeah.
Which ones did you say were coming this year? Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, and Joker, right?
Yeah. These
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pre-orders
And then-
coming this year or coming
This year.
shipping this year?
No.
No,
Pre-order.
Pre-order.
Pre-order. Yeah,
Pre-order open this year. It will take about maybe a year
that makes sense. Yeah.
to produce it, you know. And it should be pretty fast, like especially for the first 4, because you know you don't have like the leftover products that they have to do. It's just gonna be start doing it.
And I
Like
think he
as
said
soon
on,
as it's approved, it's gonna be going.
that's crazy because I think he already mentioned on shows that he already got the factories lined up and all of that stuff.
Right. And I'm gonna well, at least for the Batman core, I'm gonna get every single finished prototype, and I'm gonna review that for you guys as well.
That's what we're talking about.
Very nice. Very nice.
Pablo, how's it going? Oh, so Adam, I haven't asked you. What do you think about the LBS Batman that was shown?
You said the Batman?
Batman.
I think it looks great. I like it. I think it looks cool. Even though I don't collect Batman, I think he's a really cool character. I know a lot of people are saying that they hate seeing him so much, and it's kind of true. But like, I like the way he's doing. I like museum style. I like museum style. So like, if he's doing museum style and he's doing a really good job at it, to me, like I see those statues like really good competitors for Prime 1. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. And especially Primar's kind of staying off of 1/3 scale.
Exactly.
They're focusing on
Exactly.
1/4 now. So
Yeah.
it's like a perfect timing for LBS.
yeah, and his prices, a lot of his prices aren't bad. So like,
Right.
and he gives you so many switch outs. So like, how do you not like it? You know?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
if it's good stuff and it comes out, the sculpt and the detail and everything else comes out good, and it's got a good pose, I mean, you got a solid statue. So
Yeah. And what Jose is saying here, the flow of the Batman capes throw me off. I don't know, man. I kind of like it. It just look more dynamic. And for the update, he might change it to PVC instead, so that will reduce the shipping costs and the weight of the statue itself.
I know some of the things we were discussing. I don't know if it was Sam that brought it up on the show, but I think it was with the Superman and the Batman when you put them together, yeah, and how the cape is flowing one way and with the exactly. That's I think that was a concern that some people had.
And with Wonder Woman in the middle, man, that's fine.
Yeah.
What's up, Peter? Yes. Oh, no. You are not going to be seeing the painted Joker because the prototype is not finished. It's on the way, and he's going to get Batman and Superman painted right now. So we have to wait for that, but I'm just going to show you the full render of it, of what's been approved. Wow, all 4 of them would open for pre-order this year. Yep.
That's right, kids.
You can choose, man.
Save that money.
Too bad that P1 doesn't decide to think about pricing on their statues. Yeah, they don't really talk to us either. So.
I think that's where LBS has this could be an advantage because as Prime 1 is scaling down, their prices are not, and then some instances their 1/4 are scaling up. So if you are in the market for 1/3 at a price point that before it blooms,
it's basically the price of their 1/4 now, basically.
Yeah.
So the shoes. Kyle said the reason why Batman's cape is flowing the other way compared to Superman because he's Batman.
Wow, that's perfect.
God damn it, Carl.
Thanks, Carl. Thank you
It makes
for that
sense now.
clarification.
Everything.
Shit.
You can
I was
solve
questioning
anything
life
like
until
this,
I got
Carl.
that answer. Thank you,
It's
Carl.
Batman. How come
All
this?
right.
It's Batman.
All right, let's get into it. Yeah.
Carl.
Be gentle, Art.
Sandy, you can take over the shot for me after this. All right. So this is the concept of one of them. This is Alex Ross' portrait. All right.
Very nice.
I've seen
That's
this
a
picture
classic.
before, and I really like that picture. So
Yeah. All right, and this is the Alex Ross one. My mouse. Here we go.
Welcome, my lovin'.
Oh my God, man, this is ridiculous.
That base is crazy, isn't it?
The
It's
base is beautiful. Yeah.
So what does that say at the bottom? It says Arkham. Is that the
Arkham
Yeah,
Asylum.
Arkham
Asylum.
It
Asylum.
says CMP.
I will show you. I will show you the base itself too. All right.
The gates of CMP.
And this is not a switch out where he's holding the crowbar with the gun on the other hand.
He's not allowed to have the gun out, is he? Like
What up?
point it.
No, I don't think so. But you wouldn't want that anyways, though. I mean, it's
In the museum pose, yeah.
it's gonna take up more depth,
Yeah.
and you can see the money on the floor here. I think that's optional.
So what's the deal with the money on the floor? Is he's not on a bank or anything? He's on a more of like the storytelling base, right? And on the top,
Right.
is it just because
Well,
the joke?
it is because
Joker
like the
likes
floor
money.
is kind of the marble floor that it can
tiles.
be anywhere. It could be in a bank or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's just a Joker thing.
it's just
you know?
something, yeah. Like
Gotcha.
robbing a bank, yeah. All right, this is
Now
the
we're
back of
talking.
the base.
Wow.
This is it
All
right
right.
here.
Can you zoom in on that art? Can
Yeah.
See, I think this is all you need. I think
This, yeah.
the story is on the base, so when you add the money, it just sort of conflicts it for me personally. But
You see all the road. He's
I
punching
kind
the
of
back.
wish this was on the Batman statue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be, right?
yeah.
yeah, oh look at Clayface.
This is this is
Clayface looks crazy right there.
yeah.
I love the depth in this storytelling base.
What
with
characters you
Bane.
got? You got Riddler in there too.
Yeah. You got
Penguin.
Bane, Rush,
Is that Talia?
Freeze,
Oh, nice. They got
Freeze,
Talia.
Penguin,
Catwoman,
Catwoman.
Catwoman,
Harley.
Man-Bat.
Harley. No.
That Clayface
Who's
is
this
wild.
guy?
Who's
The man
he
in the
holding
mask?
up?
He's holding down Joker. He's
Oh, that's
punching.
Joker. That's Joker.
That's
yeah.
Joker. Yeah.
And who's this guy?
That's a famous art. This is a famous Alex Ross shot
Oh, okay.
piece of art that's out there.
All right, and the Go right here next to Batman.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
It's Harley.
It's not Catwoman.
I
Ivy?
don't know.
Is it going to be Ivy?
Is it?
I don't know.
No,
I have to zoom in a little.
Ivy's on all the way on the left, isn't it? Isn't
Is
she?
it?
It could be. Is Ivy on the left?
Epaphroditus.
I can't see very well.
I don't know. I don't think it's Ivy though.
No, that was.
Lane said, "Yeah, this is
It
an
could be.
amazing artwork Ross did years ago. Perfect."
Oh, I guess it is Ivy. People are saying it's Ivy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I not too familiar with that look.
I
The
thought
skull
Ivy
is
was in front of
Black
Bane. Sorry.
All right.
Lane
And here
says
we
the
go.
dude, it's Black Mask.
Black Mask. Yeah.
Black Mask. Okay.
Oh,
Y'all didn't
wow,
watch
look at
Birds
that.
of Prey? Come on now.
I didn't even see that like that. That's cool.
Yeah, with death on either side. Joker's about to walk into Arkham Asylum. That's cool.
So,
And then you have the big Joker on the side.
and this is the front, right?
Yeah, this is the front.
Would
Will
they
you be able to?
consider
Is it
pegging?
universal?
Oh yeah, like, because I think the back is amazing.
I think that
Yeah.
would be a good takeaway. Is if this was a universal base where you can display from front or back, however
Yeah.
you choose. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure, but I will ask him about it. That would be cool though. You know, like have a separate base on top that you can actually make it like a turntable.
Oh
yeah,
man,
that'd be awesome. Like
Yeah.
Lazy Susan or something.
because there's a lot of freaking amazingly sculpted storytelling going on in the back, and I think the
Yeah.
best of it is in the back.
It's almost
Yeah.
it's almost a sin to have that in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. For me, man, I'm almost at the point where I wish these bases were available to buy separately.
Oh yeah.
Think about it. You have 1/6 scale figures even, and you want to display them. That would be.
All right.
Yeah.
And then you have this.
You know,
Yep.
says Jay should design it to be reversible for sure.
Yeah, this looks good.
Some
This
support.
is Del Auto. From
The Del Auto.
I don't know if I care for that pose too much, but I like the first
Like-
pose.
Like think about it. If you have this pose and you have Batman right next to it, where he's just kind
Yeah,
of glancing
that's a good
at
idea.
Batman.
Yeah, that's a good point. If he's looking at him,
Yeah.
So do we know are these are torso swaps, or
No,
arm
no,
switch
no.
outs? Arm
Arm
switch outs.
switch out.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
it's-
So everything that you see here can be shipped in one box.
Fantastic.
Ooh, that's
Really?
nice.
No, that's definitely
That's
a
impressive.
plus. Yeah.
yeah.
I guess
So this is the odd.
mm,
Fantastic. Yep.
That'd be cool to have it behind it.
All right. And Great Capolo. This is one of my favorite action. Oh shit.
oh,
This
you,
went
you,
crazy, bro.
you went into the future.
Jesus.
It just went crazy.
All right, guys. The show's over. That was a sneak peek.
Little
Stay tuned for
premature
more.
there, Art.
No. I'm having a problem with my mouse. Not my mouse. My computer.
Damn, I thought it was in the multi Spider-Verse for a second. I got dizzy.
Critical Mass said, "I would
this-
love to see this line in 1/4, but I don't think Jay's interested in 1/4. There's plenty of people probably doing.
Actually, he doesn't have the license for 1/4 yet for the DC.
That's what I'm starting to realize. That most people who have a license, it is for that specific scale.
Where are we?
You were at the Del Auto.
Oh my god, man, dude, I can't.
Just use your mouse. I mean, use your keyboard. The arrow keys.
He was trying.
No, it's my mouse too, man. You see, doesn't. All right, so here we go.
Oh, I like that one.
It's crazy how I could do all this with just like the same bottom torso.
Exactly,
That's
exactly.
insane.
I really like this one. I think that's probably the best one I've seen so far.
I can't.
Do you guys want like a light colored purple or like a dark colored purple for this thing?
I think is this going to be colored or black? I think it's going to be black and white. No.
No.
No,
No
it's
way.
going to be colored.
It's gonna be colored
Okay.
for sure.
He's-
Have you guys
Joker-
seen the custom of this piece, or like from Iron Studio, something like that?
Mhm.
This version of Joker,
Yeah, the
I
one
really
where
like
the Iron Studio. That's an older one. Yeah.
right?
I like this a lot. I like that one.
Brenman Tater asks, "Is this going to be revealed at San Diego Comic Con or be?"
Nope.
No, sir.
LBS never go there, man. Ah. Okay.
You just love that new logo. I love it too. Keep playing.
Jesus, man. All right.
This is
get
cool.
a closer look at it.
That shit looks painful.
Just a little bit.
Have you
This
read the
looks
comic of it?
crazy.
I never read it. Is it good?
Yeah, it's very good, man. He's so sadistic.
Oh, actually, I think I'm reading the Omnibus right now. The Greg Capullo Omnibus. What is it? Batman 52, is it?
Shit. You guys, John, do you know?
I can't remember.
The Capullo, what story?
I don't know. I just like read the first couple pages when I
Well,
started.
go grab it, Adam. Jesus.
Actually, I can show you.
All right, and this is the back where he's holding the crowbar.
That base is insane, man. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I would
borrow that
figure out
base.
a way for me to mod it so that I could have the back be the front. Like the back is way more interested to me than the front.
All right, this one, he's holding the cigarette, but I'm not sure if this is actually approved.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's about the only one that I'm not sure if it's approved.
Lane
Death of the
says
Family.
Death in the
Death in
Family.
the family, and just said, "Yep, new 52."
Okay, and then we have another switch out where he's holding the cane and with a top hat.
That's the smooth criminal one
This
right
is
there.
nice, yeah.
This one right here.
Oh, let me.
Yeah. That one.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
It's a good read, man.
He's like, I'm
Yeah.
on page 1.
Very good read.
Yeah. Literally, like I read it and then I fell asleep. I was like, man, I got to read this. This is gonna be epic.
Quarter
All right.
vowels. Love the quarter vowels. Anyways, yeah,
So
this
what's your guys' favorite look for this Joker? That's a lot of switch out for it.
Where he's pulling off the glove with that creepy face.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the gelato. So
You like
that so those are the swap outs we're getting.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm not sure yet, like which is going to be the regular version or the premiere. But the premiere, you can get everything.
Mm.
And actually, there's one more thing that I want to show you guys.
Drum roll, please.
If I can find my
I like
post.
this one. This
You
one's
like
cool.
this one?
Yeah.
I think I like the one with the guns down and he looking.
Yeah.
It
I
kinda
don't mind the
sucks
top
that-
hat. The top hat's different as well, with the cane, where he's holding the cane.
Yeah, definitely. But for me, it's all about the Joker's face and how sadistic it is. So the top hat covers up a lot of it. Even though it's iconic, I would like to see the Joker's freaking.
It'd be cool if we could get the one with the camera. You know, just either have the camera next to him or something. That'd
So
be
you
cool.
got-
And it all depends how it's painted. Like if you can just, if the brim is down, but his freaking smile is crazy.
Yeah.
That might look.
Exactly.
John, you're getting this, right?
Well, I'm definitely in the market for it. I do want to see more. I can't just say I'm going to jump in and purchase it just off renders. I want to see the paint app, and so far, like for me, I'm captivated by the base. That's the one thing for me. But here's another one. See, this
Yeah,
I think this is
Joker War.
Like
this is beautiful. This one, it's very similar to what like Prime One did
Yeah.
with the Joker on Throne. But I think it's going to be very key here. What Sam had brought up, that this is a universal base. I think that'll make a big difference.
Yep. You like the cane? With
The
Joker
cane is
face?
very nice. Yeah,
So
I like
from
this.
the animated series.
this
the
is
cane.
cool.
That's cool.
This
So
setup
is it-
is cool.
the source material with like a very tailored suit, or is it going to be more thrifty? Like, you know how Joker just sometimes just wear bummy shit? Is it going to be like that?
Like his
Like
pants are
paint-
too loose, you're saying, right?
You know, because if it's like a thrifty suit, that makes sense for his character. But I know sometimes in some runs he's fitted up. But I don't know. I don't know which one would they
That
go
suit
for.
doesn't really have like any tears or like it doesn't look like a weathered suit or like a.
Yeah. See,
That
there we go.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is. All
So
right.
maybe that's more of the look.
Yo, just do that one.
Oh, there's more pictures right there.
All right. So this is what's gonna be an option for the background with a ha. Yeah,
Ha
that's
ha in
gonna
the
add more
background.
dynamic. Yeah,
That's cool.
That's
but
from
you
the
can take it
cover.
off if you don't like.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
take it out. Yeah.
Oh, I would rock it with that. That's cool.
It has a different jacket too, isn't it? From the other ones we've seen. It's like a
It's gonna be the same.
same one. Okay.
Yeah, this isn't like an early drawing of it. All right,
Yeah.
and boom.
Okay.
Side
Now
view,
we're talking.
Side
That's,
view.
that is the best one right there.
This
I
is
would
it.
just put that and then nothing
All right,
else.
but first of all, I want to ask you guys: this, if he were to make this, right, it's going to be the ultimate version.
No,
That's
just make
like a-
this.
Sell out. Sell out.
2/1 scale. How much would you actually pay for it?
This is going to come in at a little. If we're talking market pricing, I would expect this to be between 18 to 22, 23.
The thing
I-
that has
be
going
more.
on for this one
You
is
think it'd be more?
I think it'd be
it's gonna at
2,500
least
bucks
two.
at least.
As long
Luckily-
as it's under 2K for 2 characters.
Under 2K is well, if you can
Well,
work
like,
that
but-
magic.
I mean, but not
you got two
$1,999.99.
You got 2
2
1/3s,
And then the hammer that she's holding, that's still big. It's
Yeah,
still big.
but you have to think of Prime One and their
Hydra lines and stuff like
well, you have to think about like
yeah.
their Bane versus Batman diorama, which is a monstrosity. You're not getting that base here.
You can't compare to that one because Batman is basically part of the base. It's not really like,
Okay,
you know,
but if you
two
count the
whole 1/3
if you-
statues.
if you count the okay, but where you can kind of take away from that is the circumference of the base on the Batman versus Bane. You're not getting that here either. It's all vertical, so you're not getting the detail of the Batman of the base with the wood, the water effect, and so forth.
Yeah, I agree with John there. There's a
Good
lot
point.
more in a Prime 1 base. So,
Yeah.
like, especially like when you're doing the dire, like if you think of anything that they're doing 2 characters with, like their bases are pretty much the character, whether it's that Hydra, whether it's the Batman versus the freaking Joker Dragon,
Yeah,
all of that stuff is like just, so just adding another 1/3. I know it seems like a lot, but I think he could get this. I don't know. I'm not a businessman. If he can find the way to do it and get, this is something like Karen where I was like, okay, if the people really like Joker, this might be for them. This is the one that I'd be like, oh shit, if I wasn't collecting Joker, I would seriously consider it with these 2 right here. Like that. I think this pulls it all together.
I don't
yeah.
even
This is
collect
this is
Joker.
stunning.
I don't even collect Joker, but I would buy some shit like this.
With the Harley.
The other ones was like cool Joker. This is like, oh shit, this is a dope.
Because here's the thing: a lot of people always they try to match up their statues, right? So you got 2 statues that come together here, and if he can make the price point work, I mean, I think this looks like a sellout piece. I mean,
This will sell.
you can
This
tell.
right here is the
You've
one
been
where I'm
collecting long enough where you can look at his statue and you can tell if it's going to sell out or not. And like this
Yeah.
kind of shit right here, that's a sellout piece.
This will sell. If you give some swap out portraits included in this, this will sell out.
If he can price it right around,
If it's priced
23,
right, yeah. If it's priced right.
23, I would expect somewhere around like 2,500 for something like this for like 2 pieces.
That's
But if
Adam,
it's too much, I don't
Adam,
know. I
Adam.
mean,
Okay, but the edition size is gonna be about. He's looking at about 50 to 60 for
right.
this version.
yeah, he's
For the
got
ultimate.
yeah. If we can speak from the consumer and he can speak from the business side of it, as a consumer, this is, and you want to break into like the Batman business hard, like if you do this and you get it at the right price, that I think that's how you do it. If he can do it, he got to crunch the numbers to figure it out if he can do it or not. But I think like the success of something like this, if he can get the price right, and everyone in this panel and in the chat is going to have a different mindset of what that right price is. But if he could get it to where it's universally like that is worth the money, I think this right
you
here.
sell for 2,200, 2,300 bucks, you're winning. I think. mean, it's 2 statues, but that's just me.
So
That's
the
the
crazy
way I
part
look
about this one is Joker's skinny. He only has a suit on, so there's not much going on with Joker, right? So hopefully that keeps the price down a little bit. But Joker's also popular. He's like almost as popular as Batman, you know?
Hey,
But
yeah, you don't have a whole other base either. I'm sorry, Casual. Go ahead.
no, even adding this Harley, I feel like the price does go up a lot with it. But now looking at it, it's kind of like this is the one art the statue collector promised me, so now I need this one. I'm kidding.
Hey,
But
and
this looks badass.
the assets on how are intact.
Yep.
I know. For me personally, I would focus on this release.
Yes.
I
agree
would
with
admit
that.
you're saying edition size of only 60. That's fine if that's the route that they want to go. But it'll be a little pricier. But I would focus on this because I think this will really be a hit here.
You can't pass this up, basically.
I'm kind of looking at it more. If you obviously don't have, because you can't price it really with 2 1/3 because she don't have her own base. You're just adding just her with the mallet. So, I mean, yeah, I guess you could save a lot of money there because you don't have that whole other base like Joker has. So, I don't know. That thing looks killer, man. I mean,
Peter says, I hope he does this. Joker and Harley Batman 1/3 collectors will hunt this for years at an ES of 50. That's like that splash of like LBS, DC, Joker, Harley, boom.
If he wants to come in with a boom, and I don't want to say revolutionize what's going on here, and kind of
Just have an impact.
pull, just impact's the perfect word. You're gonna aim for. I want like that 18 to 1900. It would be like wow. I think collectors would be like, holy mac, day one.
yeah,
Right. If it's something that helps where you can increase the edition size to kind of mitigate that impact of that lower cost, I think that's something that should be considered because I think that there would be a lot of people to support this.
This
But
concept right here,
capping it
so far out of all of them
for me personally, 21, 22. Like, I don't know. I can't see this going much higher than that.
I think you're right. I mean, yeah, 22. I'll say 23 max. I mean, not including because she's not coming with a base. Have they done something like this before?
No.
Has anybody ever done it?
Like a diode? No, not
Oh,
yet.
like people kissing,
not
yeah,
at
they
the
did plenty,
no.
but not 1/3.
Not
Not
museum
at
style
the
like this.
job,
No.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually, if they make 2 characters, they just make it.
Would it save money if he just stopped putting other stuff into production and focus on just the dopest piece?
Pretty much. I agree.
Shit.
It's tough.
Fuck choice. This is the one everyone gets dictated by JC.
You should do a vote. We should do a vote in the LBS group, and now that it's out there publicly, you should just do a vote and really hear what the community has to say and how they feel about it. I think.
What about people that don't need the Harley though? What if somebody already has like a 1/3 Harley and doesn't?
No. Then you don't have to get the ultimate version.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This is going to be a very limited version if you want.
Man, let me tell you that this would sell in a heartbeat.
Can this be squeezed into one box?
Yeah.
Okay, that's another plus. Big plus.
Yeah, because it's just her body. It's just her body, her portrait, 2 arms, and a mallet. I mean,
and you're killing 2 characters with 1 stone here.
Man, this is how
saving space too.
Yep.
This is the perfect. I think this would be like a perfect like solo to shoot off because people gonna be like, I want a Joker, and then it'd be like, are you gonna do a Harley? Then you gotta wait for them to do a Harley. You get that in a way where you could display both of them in the same footprint. That's dope as heck. I think that's the play right there.
Carl's saying the base is huge. Would the base be the same size as the Thor?
How big is that? Like 24 inches?
I think so.
I think it's about 24.
Probably.
Yeah, so it's a good size base, but
That's huge.
Carl, you're huge.
You're huge.
yeah, I think this would be. I'd be excited for this.
Hey, Art,
sure.
did you say was Joker, Wonder Woman? No, I'm sorry. Did Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman going to ship in one box, or is that just for this one?
Oh man, just for this one that I asked.
Okay.
But
People are
hopefully
speaking.
other ones are shipping in one box as well.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Do you
Cybernetic.
guys care? Wait. Do you guys care for 2 regular size box or just 1 big box?
One big ass box.
Depends how awkward that big ass box is.
It's definitely cost a lot more for a bigger box, but
Whatever saves money.
Yeah, whatever saves the consumer money.
Whatever
at
saves
the end
money.
of the day. But yeah, some boxes is like, oh man, like I still got the War Machine boxes, the War Tank boxes in the garage. That's the only one that's still in the garage because like one of them things is so huge, like.
If Jay's thinking about making this shit right here, man, you need to tell his ass yes. This is crazy.
It's not thinking. He's making this.
Yeah,
He's
Jeff
already
saying
making
18
it.
inches.
Oh, okay, I thought he was throwing around the idea. So this.
No,
my man.
It's not the idea, but I when I showed it, I just want to ask like what people would actually pay for.
Oh, I see. Okay.
See, that's why we should aim low, you guys. Damn it.
18 inches. Jeff was saying for the Thor. Okay.
18 inches.
I thought it was 20 something, but I think of
Sometimes
something
boxes
else.
are cheaper to ship than one oversized box. This is.
Man, this makes me want to collect some Batman shit, man. And it's like,
Come to the light.
Look, see,
Adam.
this-
Come to the
this
light.
is-
It's too late, Adam.
there's
Predator,
no way.
predator,
I'm already
predator.
deep in enough like pre-order stuff like that's gonna fill this room. So,
But this is what you want, Adam, or and the panel is like. I'm not collecting DC right now. Adam's not collecting
Precisely.
DC right now. But this is
Yeah.
perking us up
Good
to be
point.
like, damn, you know what I
that's a good
mean?
point because I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, I would buy this shit.
That itch.
That's
you know,
what you
that-
want. 'Cause then if you are a DC collector, that's gonna. And there's a few examples.
Listen, I read one page to this book. So ever since I read that one page, I'm ready to buy this statue now.
I don't know. Even if this was treated as a separate release with a couple of swap outs, like a swap out for Harley, a swap out for Joker, if you really wanted to get into the nitty gritty and treat this as a whole separate to the other Jokers that you showed with the swap outs, I'm telling you, if this hit the market,
Yeah,
Like
look
I
what
could buy
This
this
has so much
and be
potential.
good and not buy other Batman stuff. Like I would just
No, he says I don't. I don't like any 1/3 Harleys on the market. This would be perfect for me. I need a Harley, and I don't mind adding on LBS Joker. Day one PO, they did this. So he is doing it. It's just a matter of like
it's the price point that's
price
the
point.
yeah.
Hey, Jesse Hernandez said Adam will go from the Puerto Rican Predator to the Puerto Rican Batman.
Yeah.
Hey, Art,
that.
did you give your thoughts on this one already?
I kind of zen
I love it, man.
100s.
You love it?
Or what do you
Yeah.
think price point?
Like I said, man, at least it's gonna be 2,000. So
Okay,
hopefully
I would
it's
say, I
no
think
more.
this might be
Hopefully it's not
something-
25. If it's like
Well-
22, 23, I still
23 is the sweet spot.
okay.
I think 23 is too much.
18 to 2. Go ahead. Creep up to that one.
No, John, I would say-
$199.99. Just don't show it
It's too much because of shipping after with shipping and,
Right.
and
Right.
tax and everything.
Right. I would say max
Max, yeah.
23. Yeah.
Oh, no. 23.
Once you look at it closer, because it's not much more of an add-on.
You got Hulk at 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Hulk's a monstrosity.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to keep it into perspective.
That's a huge base too. He's on.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any switch up.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, so mitigate the switch outs. So then don't give us switch outs. Give us just this.
I'm saying I
Because
would.
it might not be the pure mass of the Hulk, but when you got more intricate parts that you got to switch out, and making those changes might cost more money than the actual
That's why I would
mass
focus
of the piece.
on. I would focus on what would be the most
Exactly.
impact, and the most impact is this. This is something that is going to make all of the other ones not as sought after.
No,
even if you just want to. So I would figure out how to engineer it in a way where the cost saving comes from all of that other stuff you showed, and put it all into getting this at a price where I think it will sell out and be like, yo,
Yeah.
best Joker Harley on the freaking
Market.
on the market right now.
I think it's important to have the other representations of Joker for people who necessarily don't like Harley Quinn or
Yeah.
don't like this setup. That's fine to have that as an option. But I think when you get to this piece, I think you can reach out to the community and really clean up. We don't need so many swap outs with this. Reach out to the community. Let's give the options that are there and kind of get a basis as to kind of the best representation of the swap outs that this duo can have and bring that to market, because I think people would rather choose that way than have swap outs that are going to sit out and they can save a little bit on this piece.
Totally agree, because you showed like 4 and I was only interested in 1 or 2. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So figure out what.
But that's just with this one, because just
not without this. I'm just talking about the stuff he showed earlier.
All the
if
switch
you-
out basically.
If you cut like two of those out, you still got a choice for 2 different iterations and Harley. Like I don't think you need all of that other stuff, because there's always going to be something that's better. And as long as the 2 represents the majority of what people want and what Jay wants to bring to the market, I would shave that off and put all of that savings into
That's the
this.
thing. He's probably,
with our-
probably trying to hit multiple. He's probably trying to hit multiple like not demographics, but
By
like
doing that,
different people,
you're never gonna hit
you
everybody.
probably won't make. You're not going to make everybody happy.
Yeah,
So
he
just
could do
focus on
he could do 50, and not everybody's gonna be happy. So getting 2 that a majority of the people are happy with is, I think, better than having a lot of cost and stuff that most of the majority has deemed these 2 don't look great, but this is the one that
today's-
Well,
in
I think
today's
it's fine. I think he's okay to have the other swap outs. What I'm saying here is, as opposed to us treating this release as Harley being a swap out, this is almost its own release, where this piece won't necessarily come with those other swap outs. Your
that.
swap out is Harley for this release. That's your focal point. You can still produce the other representations, because you're gonna cover a wide variety of collectors that like the Lotto and like the other representations. But I think specifically for this should be its own SKU almost. Like you're saying, it's the ultimate. Okay, well the ultimate swap out is Harley, and maybe a hand swap out with something else, or maybe a portrait.
You know
But
what
I don't think the ultimate needs to come with all the other swap outs.
And
Because
in that case,
if you're getting
John,
this,
what do you
you're gonna
think
have Harley
about-
on there for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look at that. We're beautiful. Boom.
What do you think about? Pretty similar to what John was saying. Like, this is the default. This is what you get. This is the cheapest version, right? And then the ultimate adds all of that other stuff. You know what I mean? This is the one you get. Nothing else. Just like this. Economic version, no nothing. And if you want all of that other stuff, because you pay for that other stuff, but this is what everybody should get right here. This is like this, because this is piece defining to me. This makes the piece, where the other stuff is just options to change it up. I think this turns the piece into a good Joker.
Yeah.
A Joker that you would probably want if you were like a Batman collector. This is the one that you would want in your
But
collection.
then
can't even
you
look
have
at the
collectors
other-
like Kybernetic who's saying, I'd want the hat gangster Joker look, though, even with the Harley. Then that's where the question comes.
Where do you want to
Kybernetic is, are you okay with paying, let's say, $2,600 for that US, as opposed to maybe $2,000 for just this, or $1,900, right? That's where you're gonna have to sit back and see, well, cost for the swap outs, is it worth it, or am I really gonna just have the Harley as the majority of the representation when I have it displayed?
You know what's funny about this one? Art, we're hitting 44 minutes, and you could tell we're excited about this, right? And now we're like, it feels like all of us are already all in. We're just trying to figure out the freaking price
looking for
points.
a reason.
I was looking at the
this
other
is
stuff. Was
all-
like, this is cool. Some Batman fans.
No, I'd be in on this one, 100%.
This is
Yeah.
awesome, though. This conversation, like, because
it's a
we're
it's a good conversation to have, so he can actually listen to us, and then he can
Yes.
think about what he can change to what people want to buy more, whatever, and then we can ask the group about it. As more like as if people are talking about it enough and show more interest, then he might just do that.
open up the discussion, to the group. Maybe more ideas pop up there, more than we have tonight. But yeah, it's 45 minutes, and we're still
I think
on the same picture.
This guy said,
Wow, Steve's keeping track of time over here. Like, what's the matter with you?
Britt makes a really good point with the stuff that he was saying, because you got to think about the reality and the economy that we're in right now. Just because we would buy something that's like the ultimate Supreme edition with all the bullshit and all the swap outs, like some of us, maybe not all of us. Not everybody necessarily could do that, and we have to think about those collectors too. So I think having too many switch outs could also hurt maybe the company. I don't know. I think there's a lot more when you got all these switch outs, and then you got more breakages, and you got to deal with more shit with customers complaining about something that came in broken. But if you simplify it and you have something like this, and you can still keep the cost down without all the switch outs, I think if you get it at the good price point, people would buy it. You know what I mean? And still be happy.
To me, this is the shutdown piece right here. Like this is the one that
I don't even want the Joker by himself anymore. I saw this
exactly.
and now I want this.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Actually, to be honest, you're not wrong.
Like, if this sells out, and I can't get this, and there's plenty of the ones without the Harley, I'm never getting the one without the Harley, dude. I'm like done. I'm waiting for this.
I would be amazed that this doesn't sell out. I would be amazed. I would imagine that there would be some Harleys, like some 1/3 Harleys going up for sale, and they would just pick this up and have a duplicate Harley in their collection.
Kybernetic already changed his mind, man. He's just like, forget it.
I wouldn't even consider the other options. To be honest. This is the one.
Yeah, see, I mean, but this is what I'm saying. Sometimes I think having too many options, trying to listen to too many people could be something that you might not want to go down, that road that you don't want to go down. If you give somebody like a badass option like this, But I want people that already have a Harley. They're like, hey man, I don't need the Harley. I just want the Joker. Exactly. So it is a balancing act, but I think having too many swap out. I like having swap outs, but there is a such thing as too many.
Going back to the Alex Ross print, do you guys think this is going to be black and white? His suit, like, is it going to be a whole different suit for this guy, for Joker?
It's going to be color.
Yeah, it's color. It's going to be color.
So that means he's going to have that dope black and red.
Because the Alex Ross print, he's wearing a black suit, right?
I'd almost want this to be black and white. To be honest.
I would want a black suit, but if he had
another switch out.
Well, there you go. Have that Kirby gray variant like you did with
We're trying to. Everything's it's too much to cram in. That's the problem. It's too many different things being crammed into the.
I would focus on figuring out like the SKUs and what you want to offer, and then the paint. Right now, I just would love to see. I would love to get a consensus of what LBS is thinking as this piece moves forward in progression. Because this is one where I'm like, soon as it went up, I'm like, oh, there it is. It's just like something's missing, and then this is like, oh man, that's what it was. You got the dope weapon up there. You got the center of the skin. You got him holding. Harley got a traditional mallet, and now the base comes together with that storytelling base. And I freaking
do this with the universal base, and I'm telling you right now, you're hitting one, if not the best Joker representation on the market.
Yeah, and that's the combo people been wanting without having to buy two pieces. If
Art, would you buy this, Art?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sculpted like that, Harley's anatomy is phenomenal. Joker, I don't know, man. This speaks to me.
That gun that he has just kills it. I mean, it's
perfect.
Save money with the ha 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 background.
Keep has a question.
Keep that.
I doubt that will cost anything really. That background is probably like the
we trying to save every penny.
I don't care if it's a cent. Save it. Yeah.
Oh my God!
But you see the difference, like, okay, so like, and I know Art can buy this, right? And it's nothing again. It is a compliment for Art, but he could buy it and be fine and not even think about it, right? But like a lot of people can't necessarily do that. So, and Sam is thinking about those kinds of people. As a company, you have to. Because you're not in the same economy where you can just make these gigantic, elaborate pieces with all these freaking other swap outs, and then people afford it.
But people like swap outs.
I think the ultimate is
like swap outs. But
people like swap outs, then that's the ultimate edition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because those aren't piece defining. Like I don't think this like now seeing it would have worked by itself. Now seeing this is piece defining. So that means if you don't if the majority of the people can't get this piece, I think it's a sideshow situation where you have Rogue without the classic and nobody's, but you can still get it on.
Yeah,
the
it's
side.
Once
still
you
for
put this
sale.
on the internet, once you've shown this,
Yeah.
you've shown it already, it's too late. This will always be in the back of people's minds now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's just how it's going to be now.
You're only making 62. It's not that it's a no-brainer. Like, this should have sell out. I mean, you're not going to have an issue selling it. So
I'm looking around like, damn.
Art's
Yeah,
like
like-
shit.
And the
Art's
people that
like shit.
paying for it,
Damn.
They're gonna be like, I'm selling some shit. What can I sell? So,
Jay's messaging him. What the fuzz is going on?
I think that's like a really spot on interpretation and concept of having both of them together without taking up crazy space in a it's vertically big, but horizontally for two characters, it's a pretty small footprint. I think that's brilliant.
Day one.
I think if we can manage to make this the piece and everything else is bonus, I think
this
that's
would
the
have
win.
to be a day one.
And I'm not a day one guy. I hardly ever say it.
You
I
would
hardly
have to
ever
do it
say
on
it. I never say it that I'm a day. I'm not into that hype crap.
You would
But
have
this,
to do it on this one.
because this, I have the Prime One, Punchline and Joker. With this Joker and Harley, oh my god.
Oh man, you
it
got
would-
yeah.
It would be easy. It would be very easy.
Yeah, I love that Prime One piece too.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm not one to go follow no train or anything like
this
that.
would be my first comic piece.
Look at that. See, yeah.
And there's a lot. If you read the comments, there's a lot of people who sort of have that same mindset.
Even Jeff's like, forget about that. Say cheese. Someone asked, would you wait about the? Would you be okay letting go of the say cheese considering the wait time? Jeff's like, hell yeah, yeah.
And that's the thing, Daniel. There's no stupid questions.
No.
Yeah. So with the basically Eternity being announced this year, going up for pre-order, when do you think this will go up for pre-order? Whenever like it
It's
comes out.
probably going to be the end of the year thing.
Wow.
They need to do Superman first, and Batman, and then Wonder Woman, then Joker.
He said every 2 months he'll start releasing them or something like that.
Just about. So I mean, you don't have to buy every single one of them. Just pick the best one that you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't encourage people just to buy the whole set of anything, but just pick your favorite character. Basically,
Collect within your means,
yeah.
or responsibly, as some people say.
That's why this.
Sure.
Yeah, that's why this is so good, because it could potentially solve a lot of people's space issues when you get two characters that are so iconic like
I think
this.
it's a smart way. It's a smart way for the company to go down, is to start doubling up characters like this. Like, I think he should have put Batman and then Superman with Harley Quinn's pose. It would have been fantastic.
Hey, Art, can you go back to the art print really quick?
Well,
The
someone
Alex
laughed.
Ross
That was a good
art print?
joke. God.
I'm sorry, John.
Jesus.
I'm over here like in this moment, like figuring
Okay, I'm
out.
sorry.
Oh man, he could do this, and then like all of that. Like I'm so into the piece right now that
You're
I
like,
didn't
this
even-
doesn't even look the same to me anymore. For me as a
Yeah,
collector, I was
right.
like,
Oh
man,
yeah, forget
switch it
about
back
this.
to the
Okay.
other one, bro. Hey, see this? What is this? Back to the
Yeah.
other one.
Oh, did I just fucked it up? Hey, which art print are you looking for?
The one with Alex Ross, we saw it a bit earlier.
Oh, the first one. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
His mouse is so messed up.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
if
man,
the
it's
mouse,
so
yeah, don't worry
bad,
about it.
bro.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, I got. Here we go. Ah,
Or sell one of those statues and buy a new mouse.
no. It's not my mouse, man. It's
Or computer. Oh, okay.
Something's wrong with my comp.
I won't diss your computer because mine's not any better.
Too
That's
much
for sure.
porn on here, yo.
Yay.
Yeah, no, this
That's
is
a cool background you got, Art.
yeah.
Yeah, look
See,
at
and I
that.
think there's a lot of value still in the other switch outs that he gave, and I think that's where the extra cost should come from. If you
This
want
is a
to,
cool
The
picture.
cool thing too is like it's the Jester Harley too. It's not
Yeah.
the modern Harley or
Right,
anything
exactly.
like that. And it's the Joker that it's the Alex Ross Joker too. So it's gonna be badass, man.
you could get this art print that's very similar to
Yeah,
art print to
right
the one he's
behind it.
got, man. Like, I think that's his best concept out of the stuff that he revealed so far.
Yeah. There's a
would be a
story
cool
base,
statue.
and now there's a story on the
Exactly.
statue
Yeah.
itself. It's
This would be a
insane.
cool statue, just like this pose and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this will be it.
I like that cleaner look of Joker like that too. It looks
Yeah.
more like evil.
Yeah.
But would you be okay with a colored suit, or would you want it the black and white?
No, I like
the
that black and white like
That's
that.
$1 million
I would
question
like
now.
this, like right, like this color scheme. But I can see it the other way too. But I think if you do have Joker black and white like this, that will make that contrast between that red with Harley would be amazing.
And his
It'll
face,
just pop off.
would pop like with the
Yeah,
white
yeah.
and the red makeup.
Oh my goodness!
So they could make the suit black with purple hues on the edges. I think that'd be pretty cool. You know, just to keep it a little bit purple and
Just to keep it spicy.
Or-
yeah,
Let's get it.
it's gonna be
That could
cool.
definitely
It's gonna be
work.
good.
Yeah, that'll work.
I think it's gonna be really good.
What have you done, Art? What have you done? I'm supposed to go to sleep after the stream? How dare you?
I need to
If you don't
call
want
Jay.
to put out a lot of money for the art print, it's also a cover of Batman Harley Quinn one shot from 1999.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Jeff always dropping the facts. Appreciate that, Jeff.
Yeah, man, this is
This
a cool,
can be
like,
switched out with Joker Harley and the Prestige. Yeah.
for a Batman collector. This would be a cool picture to have hung up somewhere.
Jeff, what are your thoughts about the conversation? Because I know you are a rogue, and Joker and Harley are two of the most popular rogues. Would you like to see this be the base version and the ultimate become the one with all of the switch outs? Or are you okay with the reverse? It'd be interesting to know. Black and white, accurate to the print.
Jay is definitely giving people a lot to think about. I can tell you. I like the fact that he's thinking outside the box and not just doing what everybody else is doing. So
But that's why I like this conversation, because
Exactly.
we can talk about it without people feeling like it's gonna hurt Jay's feelings or not. And I think that's where the best
I
sort
was
of
saying
feedback will come from.
I was saying on my somebody on my Facebook group had posted the Joker, and I wasn't sure if I really liked it very much. But after like sitting here and looking at the pictures, honestly, I wasn't really into it. And then I saw the one with the with the Tommy gun and him with Harley. That just set it over the top. That's like,
Yeah. Jeff
Nah,
says,
like-
I like Jay's plan, but think maybe the ES for the ultimate should be more like 100. Gotcha.
I think he should tackle, if he decides to go Harley, I think it should be at the 388 mark even. I don't think he'd have a problem selling them.
Right. But I don't know. Let me talk to him about it. See if we can actually make this like
Can you wake him up now?
affordable and not
yeah,
as
just
an
send him a
ultimate.
link, Art.
Like, yeah. He already knows I'm doing this, so he's gonna watch it back anyways when he has time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100 will sell out pretty fast.
Damn.
Yeah, if only 100 pieces are sold of this Harley,
Right.
it's gone. It's sold out, and everything else is a paperweight. Mark my words.
You said it right.
You're 100% right. I'll back you on that. You're 100% right.
You said it right earlier too, Crip, when you said, hey, if you weren't even in the market for a Harley and then you see that other one and it makes you want to buy it and you're not even a Batman collector, that's how you know you're doing something right.
That's what I love. Like, we can't buy everything, but when we love something, we love something. And I think like this thing right here is like, oh man, like when I seen that Nier Automata statue that I have no room for and it's super expensive, but I love that piece.
Wait,
I feel the
you
same
got it?
about. No. Like I don't have room for it. I would love to find a way to get it.
Man.
But
If you put Harley on the base, he'd get it.
Yeah. But like I'm saying with the Harley on the base, man, that's it's up there with like, holy shoot, I can't wait to see people get this piece in, and I hope a lot of people are able to get it. So yeah, we'll see what Jay's a smart businessman. He'll figure it out. Even if he doesn't go with what we are talking about, I'm pretty sure he'll figure out because he got to make it work for his company too.
Of course. Yeah.
Or from the consumer, because when we talk, we're not talking about the material costs and all of this stuff. We're just talking from where
Exactly.
I think
Fans.
there'll be a lot of energy for the piece.
Yeah, but we run the market, remember? Come on.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that we still know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, speak for yourself, Adam. Speak for yourself.
We want more.
Adam,
Speak for yourself, Adam.
Cost effective. Like
you ain't cool.
No, I'm
he's
only
like, yeah,
kidding.
cool idea. I ain't doing that shit. It costs too much.
Yeah. All right.
Oh boy.
art. Io asks, are you into near?
Uh,
You have the diorama.
I do have the diorama, which I have known nothing about, but I'm keeping it because
Oh,
that
man.
it's that good,
You-
man.
What do you think about that 1/3 one?
It looks pretty good, but it's a standalone, which I don't really care for.
And you got the Dio,
It looks
which has
good,
all
though.
of the characters.
Right,
on it.
right.
Yeah. Honestly, the statue is phenomenal, but it would have to come with a paint job to match. Sometimes the paint scheme is off, and the final products don't give that wow factor. I'm
Yeah.
sure Jay will do it though.
I'm pretty sure he will do a good job of it.
Oh, you didn't make the announcement. Tatiana is painting all
Jesus.
LBS statues.
Titiana.
You, Titinan.
Titiana, that's the Russian
Tatiana.
Tiana. Like,
Russian twin.
Titanen?
oh
I'm just
my
kidding.
god.
I don't even
Titiana.
What's
try to
your
say her
name,
name, 'cause I would mess it up.
Her lawyers will be contacting you, Art.
Peter!
Oh, my God.
Meyer asks, can you imagine what an ES of 50 would do for the FOMO factor? Collectors are going to lose sleep. This piece won't exist aside the 50 people. So all of the fate of the collectors of the world, they will be in heaven. They will be like, oh, 50, my boy John. He'll make sure his secure
Oh, man.
but he's only selling 50. I don't know if that's going to
50's too low.
I think it is too low. I think you should do it no more than 100. I would like no more than 100, but I'm not. I'm more
Exactly,
than
Predacon.
This is a piece. The love needs to be spread throughout the community.
I don't know because like PCS is doing 75 of a piece and they can't sell out of that thing. So
Yeah,
asking
that's a
for
very good point. And I mean, there were some big bangers that we thought were going to be like, man, that's going to sell
Everyone
out
thought it was
instantly.
gonna
and they
sell
did.
Okay, what has been a big banger that compared to this we're
Like
seeing here?
Blade,
Batman and Harley.
at least
If they
I
can't
thought
sell
Blade
this
did
now,
sell quick.
Shredder really
Blade
sold out.
off the Gamerverse? I don't think so.
Shredder is Shredder sold out?
The Ultimate Deluxe Extreme Edition sold out.
Look, I love what PCS is doing, but no, off the Gamerverse, no. Sorry, it's just not gonna happen.
That's true. Yeah, Batman is a bigger character. I will agree with you.
Yeah.
on
You
that.
got Joker and Harley, right? Anybody who has a Batman could get a Joker and Harley right off the bat and be like, cool. Because I don't think any of these studios are like, we need everybody to buy every single statue. You want people to buy something that complements their collection already, or unless you're just starting out, then yeah, buy all of our statues. But
I like
most
the
people
fact
have
that
to
he's
make
doing
hard
the lower
decisions.
ESs. I like the fact I love the bases because he kind of set it off with the storytelling bases, like when he first started with the whole LBS really started coming in. I like the fact that they're museum posed for me, in my personal opinion. I also like the fact that they're a lot different looking than what you see. Like Prime 1 was the biggest dominator in the market with a whole bunch of DC stuff that you see all the time. But I think he's doing some big things. Like, again, I don't collect that stuff, but it makes me want to buy it. Makes me want to buy it.
and that's the sentiment you want in like sort of like a community like these channels we have is like, man, because it's an honest reaction to something that maybe we're not gonna buy, but man, if you're a Batman collector, we're gonna looking at you like you crazy if you don't get that shit.
And then it makes it so much better than a guy like Jay. He actually talks to you and communicates with a group of a lot of people and he tries.
He's
to
a collector
change it.
himself, and he knows a lot
He's a
about
collector.
comics. He's
Yeah.
a real fan.
If you look at him there was people taking pictures of him without him even knowing sometimes, and he's staring at his artwork because he wants to make sure it's perfect for when the cameras are around. So I think that speaks volumes on top of making good artwork is all good recipes for good stuff.
Especially
That's
for
sensitive.
collectors, right? Collectors want to hear that, want to see that, and they want to like the experience to be from the top to the bottom, So
Yeah, no, this piece
LSB.
Rashid!
LSD.
Rashid always says all
I did a double take. I'm like, where's Rashid racing?
LSD
I
or
think-
LSD?
Wow.
So then
Okay.
LBS put out, they got stuff in the market already. And then just recently, the reveals of all of the new DC stuff that's coming out. This right here is the one like, holy.
Yeah,
That
I think so.
I haven't seen Sam react to an LBS piece like this yet.
Yeah, no.
And just end the story. I've been streaming with Sam for how long, Sam? I haven't
my
seen him
goodness.
react to an LBS piece like this. So.
We're at 1 hour and 5 minutes, by the way.
Well, thank you. Time check, please. Time check.
It's just how excited we all are, you know? It's crazy.
You're especially excited when the owner actually listens to the fans a lot of times.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you feel like these words
sometimes
are
I think, in my opinion, can be a bad thing. I don't think you should always listen to fans. I think sometimes you need to tell fans what is cool and what's not. But
Yeah. What's different? Oh, that's actually the freaking print. That's crazy.
yeah, that's it right there.
That's Jay's direction was more around this, yeah.
I
And that
like the way the
it looks
statue
dope
looks
in
more
color
than the print.
too. That's sick. Yeah. What up, Slifer?
then the suit's going to be purple.
So
That's
like-
why the suit's purple, yeah. Precisely.
Yeah, that looks dope. I mean,
I do agree with John though. I want to see like a blacked out suit, like a black. It looks a little bit more gangster to me. You know what I mean?
But I mean, it would look good by itself though. You can't really, have it next to like other pieces. Right?
Yeah.
It's more like an odd piece then.
I like this print. I'd be okay with this.
And I think with Batman, it tends to be more on the dark side by design, all cavey and Gotham-y. And there's few characters that give it that pop. You get the Riddler with the green, and then you get the Joker with the purples, the hues and the yellows and all of that stuff. And so I think that will add some pop to a collection that's mostly going to be muted by design. You get that sense of pop with the purple. I think it'll look good either way. So especially after seeing this, because I was seeing all of the Alex Ross black, and I was like, yeah, that might be the way to go. And I still think it'll look dope. But seeing this print right here, like, oh no, this can look dope this way too.
You can always get them repaint.
Yeah.
I mean,
My girl, I'm not even gonna say the name. I'm gonna butcher
no,
it.
no.
This portrait, I wouldn't. I'm not.
Tatiana.
Oh my God.
This portrait, I'm not really digging, to be honest. This one here on the print, but
The Jays look better. No.
yeah, I'd want.
Tatiana.
But yeah, that's good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you,
All
Art,
right.
for
No problem. All right.
stressing me out.
You've seen the Superman here. What do you think of the switch out pose where he's holding his knuckle like this? Do you think this goes with Superman or it belong to like Batman or something else here?
The first thing I don't think about Superman when I see that pose. Like the one on the hips, yeah, but this one is just sort of like, why does he have to? Why does the man still have to
Yeah,
get
it looks
ready?
kind of weird, isn't it?
Right? It's
Yeah.
not good.
I think this
Like
is a
those
swap
type of
out he could-
emotions are like not even register, and he's thinking so far ahead of like then getting ready to start contemplating. He's already in action. So like this to me is just sort of like doesn't do it for me, but it might do it for other people.
This is a
Yeah.
swap out that he could probably leave out, in my opinion. I think the best switch out was the one with his hands on his hips. I think I saw kind of circulating around where that's more of an iconic Superman pose. But I don't know if you could just go back to that picture real quick.
This one.
I think that the one where you were a little further away,
This is good. This one.
I don't know if it was just me, but does his arms look a little bit like too long, or is it just
No.
I could be wrong.
It's the camera angle.
I could be wrong, but his arms look a little bit like bigger and longer to me.
It's the lens.
Okay.
Rip that eagle off the base, man.
Those lenses do make things look longer. I know. Well,
What?
You saw where that was going, John, and it was too late.
I know my experience, and it's
Adam's like, is that Superman or Mr. Fantastic? Though.
See, this one's difficult because I'm looking up Superman covers and I'm not seeing one where he cracks his knuckles like this, or putting his fist like that. I see him more like putting his hands inside his like chest like that.
Yeah, this
More
is more
than-
like a
Folded arms. Yeah.
Yeah, folded arms.
Well, maybe Captain America, and
Yeah.
like all poses have been used, but it's very similar to like what Jesse Hernandez said with the Bane. Goes with the Bane one. That's
Oh yeah.
Do you
And
guys
what do you
feel like
guys
he
think of
needs
the
that many?
portraits?
Do you feel like he needs that many portraits?
Yes.
Well, I guess I don't
Believe
know.
it or not, I think I like the bearded one better than all of them, and that's not my version of Superman. But for some
There
reason,
will be a black version that he's going to do, maybe like 100. Just
so y'all all
for-
doing an African American version? That's great.
Yeah.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Steve did the-
You got it.
The lens makes it look bigger.
You want me to say it? No. Oh man.
Yeah,
I
see,
can't. I can't say with all the white folks in the panel. You know.
Wow.
Oh man.
All right. Yeah, but the bearded portrait and the long hair will be with the black version.
the black suit version. Okay.
Black suit, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And there's the ultimate, and then there's gonna be the regular version with Alec Ross, probably 2 different head sculpt, and that'll be it. So there's gonna be
Same.
like three
Flubber and tie
versions.
switch outfit thing.
It's
There you go.
Goblin time.
Yeah, which one do you guys like out of these? Like, I guess I like, to believe it or not, I'm not a huge fan of the middle one, and I think that's the Alex Ross.
Yeah, that's the Alec.
I like Alex Ross, but for some reason, I think I like the Christopher Reeves on the bottom left and the one above it for the black suit. I think
The long hair.
I like the
Oh, the bearded.
middle.
Okay.
The beard, yeah, the bearded. The 2 on the left, the top and the bottom one are my 2 favorites, I think.
So the bearded one's not going to come out with the red edition, only with the black edition.
No. It will for the ultimate. You get every single portrait.
you get
but
everything.
it will-
Okay.
There will be a black suit version just for that.
Okay.
Hey, bottom left, yeah. See, I'm on point. I'm nailing it. I'm one with the community today, my peoples.
What about the eye with the laser? You guys like that or not really?
I gotta see it
Not
painted to know.
It's like the old school Joker one. Sorry, the old school. See, I got Joker on the mind. The old school sideshow one.
Sideshow Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, the quarter scale.
See,
Yeah,
Jeff loves the middle one.
yeah, I like the one in the middle the most, and I like the one that Crip likes at the bottom left.
Okay.
Uh,
There's
I like
actually one more portrait. It's Alex Ross looking straight forward.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Exclusive
Daniel
tonight?
said it. He was on point. He was like, "Yo, which one y'all left out? Yo, why y'all hiding it?"
Right.
All I need is the hands on the hips with the middle portrait, and I would be happy.
Yeah. Just looking up. So
Because that's
yeah,
a very iconic, like Superman pose. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah,
Yo, it's kind of hard when you try to make like the classic mixing with the modern and
Yeah, sure.
body. They're all different,
Right.
so you can't please everybody when you're doing that. So.
my man. But yeah, no, I think if I'm going all if I'm doing museum, which I normally don't, and I was to get this piece, it's this pose with this portrait most likely, and then it's probably the middle one, depends on how it's painted, because I do like Alex Ross, so maybe it'll be better once the production piece comes out, because I do like the big square head of Alex Ross.
You're gonna see it painted first.
Yeah, I want to see it painted and stuff like that. But it would be this, and I wouldn't even be trying, because at the end of the day, like, I would prefer him to show some, like, love it, any type of his powers. You got X-ray vision, heat vision, he could fly, he could float. So incorporating something like that, I would have preferred. But I get it, like, this is more of the museum line. So if I'm focusing on that, then the hands on the hips like this, the knuckles don't do nothing for me. It's more of like, what is he doing? And if you have to ask, what is he doing, then you probably already lost the impact of the statue.
True.
His arms they don't look a lot like odd there anymore. I think you're right, Art. I think it looks better like that, like from a different angle.
For sure. Okay.
This dude's name is Superman, so we got to read his comic. I don't mind the bottom right, but would rather have glowing red eyes rather than the smoke look out of the eyes.
Well,
Yeah.
this one actually looked like it's sculpted in. It's not looking like a clear resin either, right?
Yeah, what is he mad at right now? What
Just
is
the
like
angle of the photo.
No,
Okay.
Okay, now let's move on to
Ooh.
Thanos.
This is controversial because you're not making anybody happy right now with this one. Either way you go, right?
Why?
Because it's big. Like, it was comic accurate, and now it's big. But people will write it to be big because they want Thanos to be big. But I don't know. What do you guys think here?
I don't know, but I do like my Thanos a little bit bigger.
You're MCU Thanos, dude.
Right
You grew up
now,
with-
like with the new version, he is a little bit taller than Thor.
Yeah.
In the comics, is he supposed to be the same height as Thor?
No,
No.
he's bigger, a lot bigger, isn't he?
Oh no,
He
is
is
he
big.
bigger than Thor in the comics?
I don't.
I think in the
so.
comics he's 6'7", no?
I don't know.
He's about that height. Yeah,
Let's.
but in the comic, he is look like very bulky.
Yeah, he's just a stocky,
yeah.
short.
That's
dude.
how I like him. Yeah.
But what do you guys think about the switch out torso where he have the cross arms? Does that go with the character or no?
Oh, let me see. Oh, that one right there.
Yeah, the one. That's
I think that majority of people, especially if the gauntlet lights up, will be displaying him with a gauntlet.
Right.
Mhm.
I don't think many people will be displaying him
With his hand up
crossed
like that.
arms. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be my preferable too.
yeah. That's me
I
personally.
like either way, you gotta show the gauntlet. Right?
Yeah.
He's 5'5"
it's
in
a-
the comics. Night
He
Sing.
does. He does cross his arms a
joke.
lot. Like he has that power stance with the cross on the defensive stance like that. But when you have the gauntlet and it
It's
can
Yeah.
light up, you just
But that freaking extra torso with that base, it looks amazing.
The
So I
Infinity
keep-
Gauntlet base is sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I like how he puts he has the words at the bottom and
Exactly.
then torso
Like the
because
comment.
you can have that on like if you got an office somewhere else in your house or you just want to
yeah.
put it somewhere else, it's like a separate statue.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a great point. I think to have it as a separate bust is perfect. But to have it to actually put on the actual statue,
You put it on like your desk or something.
yeah, I just don't think it'll be the favorite one. But I think you hit the nail on the head. I would display that
See,
happily.
I like it though. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I would want to rock it with the glove up like that for a little while, and then I would want to swap it out.
Swap
and,
it out.
yeah.
Put him in his
I
b-boy
like
stance.
that. What's that?
You want to put him in his b-boy stance from time to
Yeah,
time?
yeah. When he comes from doing a car.
Oh, I didn't see this one.
Some windmills.
What do you think of the paint?
Is this how he looks in the comic? I don't know. I didn't read.
Comic,
this
it
accurate?
would be hard. It'd be hard to get the yellows in the comic. For me, for what I think.
Are his eyes like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, the eyes are. I'm more looking at the bronze. It looks kind of bronze there, the gold part.
it's more gold.
Is this final paint?
Should it,
This is from the first
The
prototype.
very first one. Yeah.
should it be more yellow? You think? It looks like
think more
Crippler was saying
shiny.
bronze.
More shiny for the gold. Oh, there you go. Is that more
Dang,
shiny?
that looks so good.
Yeah.
That-
See,
that
this is
looks-
better. You
looks
won't get. You won't be
Got it.
able to get comic yellow, but this is
Right.
this is pretty. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
This is a really good shot of.
And I tell you what, boy, I'm just looking at more of these pictures. He is like, these are really cool looking.
I like the depths in the storytelling base. Those heads.
Yeah, I do like that too.
The glove looks cool too. The gauntlet.
Yeah.
Do you guys think the blue should be more texturized, or is it smooth? You guys like it smooth like that? Oh, there we go. Never mind. Look at
Yeah,
that.
you can see it there.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
But see, when you see it like that, is the gold more of a glossy or is it matte like that?
I think this is glossy gold, right? Let's see.
I don't
It
know.
does have a shine to it.
See, it looks glossier there.
But yo,
I think-
after showing that other picture, I like the other picture. I think.
Crossed?
No, because
That does look good too. Yeah.
I
because
like
of the you can still see the gems, and then
You
if
swap
it's
it
lit
out.
up,
It's only two torsos, so you got that one and the other one, right? So it's like you got two
Yeah.
statues basically.
No, because before it was like I wouldn't see a need for this, but now after seeing it, I'm like, oh, I could switch it. I'm with Adam. Like I could probably switch back and forth.
Do you
Okay.
guys know if the stones light up or
Yeah.
do they?
Yes, they're supposed
They
to.
light up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully with an AC adapter because we know
We know.
some
you-
people
Voice
still like-
activated.
some people still like batteries for some reason in 2023. I'm not gonna say no names. down this
Wait.
panel.
What is it, Art? Is it gonna be
No, it's giving me batteries, man.
batteries?
Goodness, man.
Not the batteries.
They thought it was gonna be arc reactor.
Man, that looks
2023,
crazy.
man. Can't get a USB cable in there.
Put a USB
I hate
cable. How are you gonna
battery.
get a USB cable in there?
You put it right in the back of the base.
Yeah.
Do,
Well then,
do you guys see the bottom of the base, the very, very bottom? Is it on a spin table, you think? Like you could spin it?
That's on the turntable.
It's on a turntable.
Oh, it's on a turn.
It
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
come with a turntable.
I was gonna
It's on
say,
a
that's cool, but I guess I'll edit myself.
You can do the same thing though.
Yeah.
All right, and Wolverine. Come on, what the fuck?
Give him a hamster, John. Give him a hamster.
yeah,
This kind of looks like this
about
kind of reminds me of big game Predator base with like Wolverine standing on top.
There you go.
This is like
It's in
the
the
comics,
Savage Lands,
man.
right?
This is
like
crazy.
Savage Lands.
I do like it though. Just
Yeah.
different kind of base
it's
that we've
different.
seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the fossil in the rock. You'll love
Yeah.
to see it.
Y'all know I like my Wolverine's ugly as fuck, so this fits the bill.
He's short and everything.
I don't like no handsome ass Wolverines.
shit.
So
Okay.
I like this. I
No
like
sleeves, which is great.
This. Yep.
Did he say how many swap outs are with this or
You talking about the arms or the portrait?
anything? I didn't know if it is it going to come with any other swap outs or
Yeah, there's like 6-7 portraits. for
Yeah,
this
they're
guy.
tough. Different hair on the arms
yeah.
and everything.
Oh
I
my
agree with
God.
Vincent. It'll be key to see how the plants are executed because
Yeah.
I don't want it to look like they just came out of a fish tank. You know?
All like
Yeah, me
plasticky
neither.
or
are they going to be sculpted or are they going to be like the what Prime One does with their plasticky?
PVC. Man, it's gonna if it's all sculpted, you're gonna be breaking every single
Yeah,
leaf on
exactly.
there, man.
Exactly.
I'll take that risk. I'll take that risk. No kidding.
No, you won't. No, you
I
won't.
will.
For real.
No, you won't.
I'll take that risk.
I'll risk
You know
it.
how many people be complaining? Oh shit, my little leaves is broken. I need a replacement.
Yeah, this would be a
You know how
shipping
many-
nightmare.
Business side of it is you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, trying to explain which leaf broke.
Yeah.
Ah man.
Which quadrant was your leaf in?
Yeah.
Four.
So I heard, I did see some feedback that people feel that it's more base than statue. I think it's fine. I think because it looks like he's on one of those cliffs in the jungle in a savage land.
And he's short
Yeah.
too, so it,
Yeah.
And he's short, so it gives him more.
They're trying to
Probably
bring
make
him
it
up higher
common
so he can
accurate.
line up with the other statues right. So if
Exactly,
they're displaying
yeah.
them together, they can look displayed properly instead of
Right,
him
right,
looking
right.
like
That
little
sometimes
midgets.
can backfire too, because sometimes a scale of a character is what shows the differences and shows the variety in height versus having every like this ain't like when they all like even like that. What's cool is that you can see the differences in scale because him being small 5 something.
Yeah, but you don't want a
It
midget
shows-
like right in the middle of something, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Being small and short won't shrink you. It will
Oh,
it will make sure like your Captain America or like your Cyclops and everything have retain their size, right? Because when you put this, if you put them even, then they're like all of the same size, which I don't think is as interesting.
yeah, I
as
get
that.
what you're saying. But he's already small and he's
No,
gonna
I like
stand
this though.
straight
Like, I'm
up.
not saying that he should change it or anything like that, but and for the most part, though, that's just general feelings. But I think having him lifted up like this on the Savage Land base in the jungle is great. Be interested to see what he does with the other X-Men and how it ties together.
All right.
Because right now he's not depending on the storytelling base to bring them all together. So I'm wondering what is going to be his
Which
sort of like theme with the other
Yeah.
X.
so you got Cyclops and you got Magneto. Those guys seem like a whole
Yeah.
different type of
Yeah, they're like an alien.
Totally different, like
Yeah.
base. Is
Fighting
telling a
Groot.
story.
Groot.
Yeah.
Telling a different story than this.
well, it's
Yeah.
nice to see him. Some people wanted him to take a break from the storytelling basis, and I know with the X-Men line, that's what he's doing. So enjoy.
Yep. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
And to me, this is there's museum and then there's ready stance, and I like this because it's a ready savage stance of like he's about to hop in. He's not posing for a picture. This is like, yo, I see him. He's either ready in or he's about to pounce on somebody.
He's about
which
to fuck
is,
somebody up.
Yep. So I really like that.
We got choices tonight, boys. We got choices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not moving again. Jesus. Is this it?
Are you getting the P1 Power Master Optimus Prime? Love it, but I think it's overpriced. Art's not no Transformer guy. He
All
said
right.
he's done.
Wow.
Wow, disrespect.
He said he was done. He disrespected the Transformer boys.
Oh my god.
Love
I
Art.
gotta get my com fixed. God, Lee. So that's it for the photos, man. We did it in time.
There you go. Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That said, it makes me wonder if we're going to see some Savage Land females, Jeff. That's a very great question.
Oh.
Jeff.
Oh, like the Phoenix.
Well,
not the
Rogue
Phoenix,
was in a
the,
Savage
Storm.
Land suit.
Savage Land Storm.
You seen Rogue's
Yeah.
Savage Land suit? Ooh.
Yeah,
There you go. See,
Yeah.
this is probably my brother. I think like we just been like
Hitting off.
on the same wavelength this whole time.
Okay.
Yeah, man. This was good.
So that's the update. And if we have anything else, we'll let you know. And yeah.
All right, thank you for
Casual
putting this.
Joker was the
together.
most fire tonight. The Joker
Maybe it's
piece.
dope. What the
Jesus.
fuck?
Okay.
Sorry, the
All
power
right.
went out really quick.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Yeah, so that's it, guys. If you have any more question or whatever, just comment down underneath, or we'll talk like in LBS group official page. You can join it. It's in under the link in the description. You can go join that. Make it more. I don't know. We'll get something going. Try to talk to Jay and finalize something here.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that,
Appreciate you, Art. This was a great.
This
Yeah,
was
man.
fun. Yeah.
hey, thanks all you guys
Yeah,
for
man.
joining me. And
Let Jay
Just
know
great
we
talk.
appreciate you sharing that stuff with us so we can all see it, ahead of time.
I'm pretty
Tell 'em
sure
to send-
you. Yeah. What?
Tell him to
what?
send you a new PC, man.
Ah, man,
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
Art
kidding,
really
I'm kidding,
cares
I'm
for the
kidding.
I'll get it fixed. I don't know what happened.
I'm gonna have a super
funny.
duper like
It's working
I know.
fine now.
tomorrow. You're gonna see him on his next live stream. He's gonna look like Batman's cave, that new statue that went out with all the screens.
Man.
No, Art, though, I definitely appreciate you like letting us see this stuff, man, because like, open discussion, open forum and everything. It's awesome to see and awesome to like be part of. So thank you.
What's the time check, Steve? What's the time check? No. Okay.
We're barely at 20 minutes. We got another hour to go. Let's go.
No, this was
Ah,
fun.
man.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for staying up. And you guys have the rest of the night off, whatever. Me, I gotta go.
For your weekend, people.
Thank you, boss. Thank you, manager.
All right, guys.
Hey, I tell you what, take tomorrow off.
No,
All right, guys.
Thanks,
Take
Art.
care. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
See you,
Have
brother.
fun, guys. Collect responsibly.